We're a mile high here in Denver as we get set for today's matchup.
The running back position today manned by a couple of stars of the sport. What are you looking for here?
Yeah, it's kind of refreshing in it to do a game where it's all about the running backs. We have to talk about how good the quarterback is, and aren't they special? Well, these two running backs are special, and we see it each week how they play, but also we see it how the offenses are designed. It is around the running backs.
That return's good for about 26. Green's a tight end, but now shifted into the backfield. The Broncos from the 22. It's intercepted. He's brought to a halt.
What a rough way to get this game started, getting picked off so early.
Oh, it is a rough way because all these coaches talk about they overdo it. Oh, don't make a mistake out there. That's all they talk about. Every once in a while, talk about making a play because that's what this league is about.
The Packers will take the snap from the 30. He's brought down at the 25-yard line.
Eddie Lacy is the type of runner you like to get him involved early, get him into the game. Why? Because he runs with such power and he can punish defenses. If you let him do that early, I promise you get great rewards later in the game.
Lacy, a solo back set. Randall Cobb has the reception. Can you believe how steady and reliable this guy is?
He is. He is. What's the phrase for it? He is money, Jim Nance. Man, he pays off every single time. You throw the football near him, he'll make the catch.
First and goal from the 9. He's got the catch. Harris, the one who brings him to the ground.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
The Broncos defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Halfway through this first quarter now. Runs it across for the touchdown.
Oh, man, the defense is going to be mad about this. They were thinking run. They had the defense called. It was right, but they're not able to stop the surge by the offensive line, and they let the running back get in there for the TD.
Mason Crosby ready for the kickoff.
Bolden's taking a knee here, so the ball will be spotted at the 20. First down at the 20. Did not get both feet down. Second down after the incompletion. Anderson's handed the football.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time when they stopped the play for a short gain.
Playing press coverage to the outside. From the gun. And it's going to be dropped for the sack, and they're going to be punting after a short series. They've come out of the blocks fairly sluggishly, and this defense has taken full advantage, Phil.
Yeah, the offense having a tough time. They did not have a good series that time, and the defense, you were right, took advantage of a sluggish offense and got off the field.
Hyde's got it on the return. And he is brought down at the 45-yard line. That return's good for about 14. The Packers lined up, bunch formation.
First down at the 45.
Toss play to Lacy.
The Broncos guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
Lacy, a solo back sack.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Had it for a moment, but the ball is knocked out, incomplete. Now, looking at third down. The Packers will look to get to the 45 to pick up a first down. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Intercepted.
The Broncos offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time, because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard so you can get an easy gain and get the momentum on your side and get it rolling.
A long field ahead of them at the 10. Anderson's lined up in a single back formation. It's going to be a false start call on the offense. Second down, and they must be careful at this point.
Defense is crowding the line of scrimmage. They're trying to confuse the quarterback.
Second and long. Anderson's got it on the handoff.
Sometimes on third and long from the defensive side, I like the fact that you can blitz. Send more guys than they can block. Make the quarterback throw the football quickly and short. Then it's all up to coming up and making the tackle.
Third and 12 to go. It's caught by Hillman. This defense, Phil Simms, really taking some chances out here early, and it's paying off as they force the punt.
There's two things going on out there, Jim. We got some good defense, but we got a bad offense on the other side. They got to change their play selection.
Hyde's got it now. He is brought down at the 49-yard line. And a run back of about 17.
Hyde, such a great athlete. You got to find ways to get the football to him. Here's another way to get it to him. On a punt return, how explosive is he? Man, that's the answer.
First down at the 49. Throws the pass.
Jones has got the catch and the first. And we've reached the 2-minute warning in this one. First down, offense readying for the snap. Handoff out of the I formation. Trevathan that time on the tackle.
Lacy is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
The 37 is the line of scrimmage.
For this play, they'll go with two tight ends.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals. The Packers do a really good job this time on offense. The quarterback throws the ball short. They pick up a few yards, and now it makes third down much easier.
Lacy, a solo back sack. The Packers will take the snap from the 30. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down. The Packers signal for the timeout, and that's the first one they've used. They're able to move the chains after that last run. Gets it out for the completion. Brought down by Ware.
Wow, if Aaron Rodgers wasn't dangerous enough, Now you let him play action pass. Oh, my gosh, that is almost impossible to stop.
First down at the 15. Rodgers going to take off with it. And incomplete. Didn't get his feet down.
Good job that time by the quarterback. Gets out of the pocket fast and not able to make the throw for the completion, though.
Second down and 10. That's dropped by Jones, who couldn't bring it in.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
This is third down. Rodgers got two tight ends on the field for this snap. Dropping back 3. And they take him down.
Yard field goal attempt coming up.
The kick is good. We're nearing the half, and this game looks like it might be under control after that field goal.
And what you got to do, you've got the lead. Keep things going. Don't take the old foot off the gas pedal. Man, stomp it and try to bury this team.
And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. Anderson's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. Manning with the give. And that'll gain just a few yards.
Not only does he know the situation, when you have the football in your hands, you want to get out of bounds to stop the clock, but I'm sure the quarterback in the huddle, before he called the play, said, look, if you get a chance, get out of bounds. The chance was there. Big mistake.
Danielle's got an injury update for us. Let's go to her now.
Guys, I just spoke with a Packers official. Aaron Rodgers' injury is related to the lower body. And, guys, it's serious enough that he won't get back on the field today. Back to you.
All right, Larry, thank you for that from the studios. And halftime, we're going to transition now. We're about to get the third quarter underway.
The Packers are back deep, ready to return.
The second half is officially underway. Hyde's going to test the coverage here. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21.
The Packers offense takes the field. Let's see if this momentum can carry over from the first half, because they have been brilliant to this point, partner.
Yeah, a lot of things change in that locker room at halftime. You know, you might feel good about what you've done. Of course, you got to realize the defense might be upset and is willing to come out here and take more chances in the second half.
They'll go ground. The Packers now move the chains. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
That's a nice play that time by the offense, getting the first down. They're up here in the second half, and they're moving the football. That is a great feeling.
Double tight end formation. First down at the 34. And straight ahead, Lacey. Stewart's there to take him down.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
The Packers will take the snap from the 40. He makes the catch. That's his third catch of the day.
When you play a cover 3 defense, you protect against the deep pass, but the problem is all the underneath stuff is wide open, and the quarterback is taking advantage of that.
First down at the 46. Here's the handoff. Marshall's all over the ball carrier.
The Packers running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
The Packers have it at the 44. Montgomery's got it on a pass, had some heat on it.
The old-fashioned way of picking up big yardage is running the fly route on the outside. Show the speed of the receiver and the strength of the quarterback's arm. What a nice completion.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. Gets the handle here. That's a gain of only a yard.
Lacy is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
2nd and 9 coming up. Lacy, a solo back set. The Packers snap it up at the 26. Looking across the middle, and on the catch, it's Randall Cobb.
This is one of those guys, when you talk about receivers, no matter what, he is always open. If the coverage is tight, don't worry. Throw it out there. He'll make a play. Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. You're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. The Packers at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation. What a hit, and the ball falls incomplete.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's 3rd and goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. 3rd and goal from the 8. And this pass goes incomplete as he was looking short that time.
It's 3rd and goal. You don't get in the end zone. What do you do now? I think you go for it. You call the right play. Give your team a chance to put a touchdown on the board.
No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board. They add another 3 here at the start of the 4th quarter to make things a little more comfortable for them, Phil.
Oh, I think they're feeling good. They like where they stand right now, and everything you do is try to milk that clock and speed the process up as the game goes on.
Brought down by Neal. That return's good for about 26. The Broncos will take the snap from the 25. The reception by Daniels. That's his first reception today.
The defense, they have a lead here in the 4th quarter, so they're willing to give up short pass completions, but good job by the offense.
Second down and 4. Owen Daniels makes the catch.
When you're behind in a football game, all you can do on the offensive side is just go out there and thinking about making plays and picking up first downs. Good job by the offense.
Manning's setting up now in the pistol. 1st and 10. Has the reception all alone.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, the quarterback had time. He throws it down the field for another completion.
Manning's now completed 4 in a row. Time's running out on this one. Midway through the 4th. Tries to get the feet down, but this will be ruled incomplete. Just 2 minutes left in this one now. Back in a moment. 2nd and 10 coming up. The Broncos have it at the 44. And it's complete over to Owen Daniels. This is a big 3rd down snap.
Good job by the offense going the hurry-up offense. You do this to get the plays in, but also you want to conserve the timeouts.
Thomas got the catch and the first. 1st down. Pressure on every snap now. Holding on to the timeout. They'll rush back to the line. 1st and 10. Peyton Manning incomplete to Demaryius Thomas.
Quarterbacks love to see a receiver have this type of play. Even though he doesn't make the catch, the effort is outstanding, and he's given everything he has to make that catch.
Manning set. Everybody emptied out for this snap. 2nd and 10. Has his target. A huge 3rd down play on the way. They'll go right to the hurry-up. Won't use a timeout here. Peyton Manning from the shotgun. And that pass is going out of bounds. Incomplete. Going for it on 4th down. Crucial play here. 4th down on the way. The Broncos will take the snap from the 30. Green's got it, and a first. That's his first reception today. Now on 1st down, every snap crucial the rest of the way.
Managing that clock, such a big deal in the NFL. That's why they're hurrying up. Don't use that timeout. Keep those timeouts because that is going to maybe give you a chance to win the game.
Time continues to tick away as they'll rush back to the line. 2nd down and 6. Finds his mark. And that's good for only a yard or 2. A critical moment in this game as it's 3rd down. Manning's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Reaches out and grabs it. Gains 11. The Broncos call a timeout. Their first down. Pressure on every snap now. Big play coming. Defense looking for a stop. 1st and goal. Unbelievable catch. Timeouts called, and we're going to step aside. Be back in just a moment. 2nd down, late in the 4th quarter. Huge play coming up down near the goal line. 2nd and goal from the 1. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Jim, I love these situations. 3rd and goal, what are they going to call? They're going to run the football, they're going to go with a pass, and if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
3rd and goal from the 1. Wow, what a time. Touchdown near the end of this one.
Nice throw by the quarterback that time. Put it right on the money. Not a big window. It doesn't matter to him today. Great control of the football. Put it right in there for the touchdown.
The Broncos late in the game looking to get the ball back on the onside kick. Everything hinged on them recovering that onside kick, and they failed to do so.
Well, Jim, when you're doing the onside kick, you really got to hope for that perfect bounce of the football. That time it did not happen. That's why they didn't recover.
Play after play after play here on this drive. Lacey lines up in the backfield. Down the field. And it's batted down. You are a quarterback. You like to put up points. But when you got to win in a low-scoring game, how did it feel?
Felt great because when you're the quarterback of the NFL team, it's just like being the head coach. When it's over, everybody wants to know, what'd you do? Did you win or did you lose? Well, today we won a low-scoring one, but it still felt great.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.